All right, we are live. Welcome from behind enemy lines to Rick's Life as I See It, Shooting with Disabilities, a 1 hour show about live. Oh, I done it again. I do it every time. I
do it every time.
I do it every time. A 1 hour show talking about shooting with disabilities, answering questions if anybody's got any, and if I can answer them. Any info you guys can give us to put towards this show would be greatly appreciated. My email is rickslifeasiseeit@gmail.com. Also, within 24 hours of this show ending, it will be on iTunes and Stitcher as well. So, we just want to say that. So, we are live. And who have we got here? We've got Midnight Range, Roosted Films, Two Live Moo. How you doing, guys? Got Raphael over on Gun Channels. Sean, I can see there. All right. I've got Night Strike on the panel for right now. I've invited some other people.
Hello.
See, let me. I know Night Strike's going to drop out in a little while because he has something else to do. So, if anybody else wants to join me on the panel here, I'm going to put the link over on Gun Channels to join me. So, you don't have to have a disability to be on the panel. We're talking about, maybe you have some ideas so I can help us and all this. But I'm going to be honest with you. Today's show might not last that long because, putting it bluntly, the last few days I've had some health issues and I haven't done much research. I've been in some kind of pain. I haven't been able to sit in this chair for long. So, sometimes that happens to me. But anyway, that's it. So what we're going to do is I just wanted to say that I typed in to YouTube shooting with disabilities, and you get quite a few YouTube come up. I mean, some of them are about a year old, year and a half old, but they're relevant to somebody like with wheelchairs and stuff like that. There was even one in there from Never Enough Ammo, believe it or not, talking about either being incapacitated or disabled and only able to shoot with one hand, and he was recommending the Glock 17 as the gun to use because it's usable and it's lightweight and everything else. So
I wouldn't recommend the Glock 17, but
now this video is, this video, I think it was 2016, I think he made it.
Oh yeah, that's a way back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some of these videos I saw are way old, But also another great place for people with disabilities is USA Shooting. They have links there where people...
You got a message.
Yeah, I see that. That's right. I'm just see what I got here in the chats. Yeah, so so there they got places where we're shooting with disabilities in your area. There's a link there. It tells you where there's the clubs or events that do disabled shooting stuff. Yeah. Roosted Film says the sportsman club I belong to is outdoors and fully accessible. Yeah, so's the one I belong to here in Rhode Island. You can even get into the clubhouse with a wheelchair or a scooter. It has a ramp. It goes into the back door, but it has a ramp. So and also out there's a lot of out there on the actual ranges, there's actually shooting tables out there that have gun rests and all kinds of stuff sitting out there for people to use, which I think is pretty cool. Which is, All right. So I'm reading. Gear websites. So, G-Wed's putting your stuff on here, huh? Okay. Oh, we got Sean. So, that's good. That's good. So, I'm glad everybody's here. What else we got to talk about? Oh, yeah. Oh, great video. Ghost Technical. Was it last week when he was talking to the Paralympic bronze medal champion in shooting that he met at SHOT Show? Very informative. Shows that anybody can do it. If they want to. There's nothing stopping anybody from shooting at all in today's society, basically. You're not really shunned at like they were years ago. If you're disabled, they hide you in the back corner type thing. And which I think is pretty cool. And I got to be honest, growing up as a kid, somebody who wasn't, for lack of a better phrase, normal, whatever you want to call normal, used to freak me out as a kid growing up because I wasn't around people with disabilities much and stuff. But the older I got, the more you see people and stuff and talk to them, you realize, everybody's the same, whether he's sitting in a wheelchair or not, That's my input on it anyway. To live move, got to go plow snow. I'll be listening on my earbuds. Okay. Yeah, we had snow here today, too.
Yeah, snow.
Yeah. So, all right. What else? Oh, yeah, we were talking last week. We were talking about holsters and stuff like that. And I finally brought mine out. I say for inside the waistband, this is the only one I find comfortable. It's this one right here. It's got this elastic band here. You can cut it to size. But I'm a big boy, so I leave it full length. You know what I'm saying? But that sits on my side there. I got a flashlight, knife, extra mag. Sits in there. Now people say, well, it's soft. You can't reholster. Well, is there a something in the Guinness Book of Records of being the fastest reholsterer? But what I did do to make it easier is I slightly modified it. The gun's empty, by the way. So it only has my laser light in it. Is what I did was I cut a half of plastic jar top, cut it and stuck part of it in here to spread it out. Then I spread super glue all over the outside here. Then left it for 24 hours, pulled out the piece of plastic, and I left it with a little slight firm ridge here. So when it is on my side, I can reholster. Okay. It doesn't take much to think about it, but this is a great holster if anybody's looking for one. And also this stuff here is soft enough too to you can actually wear it against your bare skin. And it doesn't bother you too much. So in real life, reholstering time isn't a huge deal. Exactly. So, that's all I was. I'll just show people. I have one in right-handed and left-handed, so I can go double gunned if I wanted to. The reason I went back to because I'm a natural left-hander, born left-handed, do everything left-handed. And when I had my accident and had my hand operated on because I tore all the ligaments in it, I had to learn to shoot right-handed. After it was all healed, I actually, and because I had to walk with a cane, I walked with the cane with my right hand. So I went back to my left hand. I thought give me quicker access to my gun. But the only problem I found is I can't. I can shoot with it if I'm using two hands, holding it up, but holding it single handed, I can't. And it hasn't got the strength in it anymore that like it used to. So I went back to the right side. And so basically, if somebody comes along, I'm just going to have to drop the cane, pull it out. You know, if I hit the ground, at least I'll be moving off the X, won't I? So, plus, if I'm in my scooter, I can still reach it. Also, when I had the hip replacement surgery on my left hip, I should be able to swap the cane over to my left hand to support my right leg. And so it will be free anyway. So there we go. That's how I got it figured out for myself. And also, I found a bunch of other, I found some other, and would you believe, I thought I'd saved all these websites. You know, I put them on, I opened up my, what's the word I use for my free writing app. So I copied and pasted all the links on there, and I thought, there we go, got them all for you guys. And guess what? I forgot to hit the save button. So when I went looking for it, it ain't there. So I got to start again. And as I said, this week I haven't been in this chair much to do any research because I've been in, had these too much pain. Oh, Rooster Films, what pistol do you carry? And Smith & Wesson M&P 45, full size. That's what I carry. I'm thinking of swapping over to my 1911 because I can shoot better with it. But I don't know. I do like the M&P though. It's not. It's a nice pistol. Well, would you call it a pistol or sitting as a nice semi-auto? Would you call it a pistol? I mean, a cylinder gun's a revolver.
If it's a revolver, it's still a handgun.
Okay. All right, I'm with you. So there you go. Now you got any input there, Night Strike?
Nope. No input.
No input?
Nope.
Oh man. You're not helping me much.
Hey, this is your show, not mine.
Hey, Grim, good to see you. I know it's my show, but I might be getting to the parts here in a minute. So I need some help.
I don't know what to tell you, Rick.
I know. But we'll keep on plodding through this. So I was wondering, anybody in the chats there got anything? What they do. I sent an email to Wheelchair Warrior to join us, but have you thought about a smaller caliber? Yes, I have. We were talking about this last week, actually. I have thought about a smaller caliber. I was actually thinking of going down to maybe a 380. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, right now, as I said, in the cold weather, as I was saying last week, the colder it is, because not only, besides all my other problems, I have arthritis, like it's going out of style.
I think you should try a smaller gun first before you try a smaller caliber.
Yeah. But I have arthritis too, so sometimes holding that big old heavy 45 is a bit tough.
Well, that's why I said like a commander size or like an officer size instead of a full.
Yes, that's what I was thinking too, Night Strike. Like a commander size, officer size on a 1911 looks kind of sweet, actually. I was looking at them the other day.
I'm looking at a couple myself just for carry because I want to still have that same platform of the 1911, but I don't want to carry a full size.
Yeah, I agree with that. Oh, no, hang on. Rooster. Mid-size 380 should be easier to handle, but is it snappier? That's what I'm wondering. The smaller the gun, the snappier it is, basically, isn't it?
Well, it'll be faster than 45. I'll give you that.
Hey, I haven't seen anybody outrun one yet.
Neither have I. And that's the funny thing. People say, "Oh, the 45 is so slow. It's so slow." Well, you know what? Have you outrun a 45? No.
No.
Well, then what you're complaining about? There is literally no one that can outrun a 45. I'm sorry, it's not humanly possible.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, I'll go down range 25 yards, and you run across, and I bet you can't outrun it. You know.
Right. Right, we'll get you full bodysuit, so in case you get hit, you'll be fine.
Yeah. You know. So there we go.
We'll call it Night Strike and Rick's. Bullet running training program.
That's right. Prove to us that a 45 is slow. If you can outrun it, we will come on here and say
there's one person that can outrun it.
Yeah, we can come out here and go, we'll say, well, you are right.
One person can outrun it.
Yes, but I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't think so either. But it's hilarious to talk about.
Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, I mean, for you to handle recoil, yeah, you're correct there. I mean, a smaller one would be. But then again, the 45, especially the 1911, full size, because it's a solid, it's an all steel metal gun. Mine is anyway. It's heavier than my M&P. And so the actual recoil is not much on it, on that 45. I don't know if you've noticed that, Night Strike.
Yeah, there's not much recoil, but I'd still say if the 45, if the full size is too heavy for you, shave some of that weight off and go with like a commander or a officer size and see how that does for you, because that might be the sweet spot for you, because, smaller, easier for you to handle, it won't hurt as much. Did you get that?
Yeah. That's what I was reading what Grim was writing here.
Grim.
Yeah.
Someone give Grim a link.
Yeah. Patriot in the Dark said, I've had a bottle of Coke 45 thrown at me and it missed. Grim said, right, Rick, the bullet won't miss because it's slow. It will miss because of stormtrooper accuracy.
Well, luckily Rick is in a stormtrooper, so he'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh, I know Raph over here has got it. Call it the 45 ACP challenge.
There we go.
Yeah. So if you think if you think the 45 is slow, come out. We'll put you in full body proof gear, and Night Strike and I will shoot at you and see if you can outrun us.
There you go. It'll be our modified training program, unlike where you pay Jaeger to shoot you. You'll pay us to do the challenge.
Yeah.
We'll split it 50-50, Rick.
Sounds good to me. Oh, yeah. Anyway. Way off topic, but that's okay. I don't mind. I did say when I started this show it could go that way. As like a normal chat, if need be. To fill some spaces.
We're off topic slightly, but we're still on the topic of guns. So
absolutely. And it's still shooting at you with my 45 being disabled.
So you still got that. So
yeah.
But
yeah.
So, does your local range do rentals?
Does it do what?
Does your local range do rentals?
No. Not the club, not the sportsman club I belong to, but I belong to an inside range that does rentals.
Well, here's what I'm going to tell you, Rick. Go over to the indoor range that does rentals.
Yeah.
And rent a couple different guns and different calibers. We'll see what they've got. And try some stuff out, because you mentioned about your hand, and you really should look at something smaller than like a 5-inch full-size gun.
Yeah, you're right. I should.
I mean,
now this is the stupid thing. What's stopping me is my pride. My pride could get me killed. You know, if it's a bad, I mean, as I said this, I think on week 1, you got to be able to,
Well,
worst case scenario, you got to be able to pull out that gun and use it when your hands are in the worst shape they're in.
Rick, here's the tip. Don't buy a Sky CPX2. Don't get a high point, and don't buy a Keltec. You'll be fine.
Yeah. But as I was saying, so I mean, because right now shooting the 45, shooting the M&P is not a problem. I can do it. But as I said, if one day when my hands are really bad, you know, and I can't grip hold of that gun, or I can't pull it up, or I can't hold it out there when it's needed, then it's not doing me any good at all. So really, I should carry a gun that I can use in the worst case scenario.
You should.
You know? Yeah, I might go up the range and start renting them. The only reason I stopped going to the indoor one because it gets expensive. Because up here in Rhode Island, you got to pay by the hour.
Well,
and their average here, the average for the range is $25 an hour.
Well, you're gonna have that regardless, Rick. So.
Yeah. Then gun rentals, $10 a gun, you know. But I can save my money and do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, no problem. But you know, I just like going to the outdoor range. I'm the only one there. Nobody bothers me. You know, I can do what I want. Basically, I pull my pickup truck right up to the table. You know, and pull down the tailgate. And I use that as my table when I sit on the tailgate and shoot.
As somebody mentioned out there, you need a Webley.
Yes, it was Sean.
No, Raph is out there saying you need a Webley. And that might be an idea for you. Think about getting a Webley in 4.55 because it's a lower powered 45 caliber. That might be something for you. Yeah, it's older, but you know.
Are they available?
You can get them. I'm pretty sure you can find them.
Let's see. Fee says, have you looked into a FN 5730? Brown's easier to whack. I don't know. I talk a good game. As I need to get my ass up there and do it before, as I said, before it gets too late. So that's what I need to do. But, you know, I'm talking here and I'm making all these suggestions, but I need to practice what I'm preaching right now.
They're a bit expensive, though.
You know, what, Webleys?
Yeah, you're looking like $1,000 for a Webley.
Jesus Christ, you gonna buy it for me, Raph? You know, donate it to me. Donate it to the 45 challenge. There we go.
Well, you can get one of the Spanish copies. Those are going for about $600.
Yeah. But anyway, there we go. I'm going to look into it, though. You know, I don't want to. Basically, if I get a new gun, I don't want to sell any of mine to get another one. You know what I'm saying?
So you want to wait until you have enough money to get that gun.
That's right.
What I'm telling you is go to the range, rent guns in different calibers to see what you might like, and go from there. Because if you think 45 is just too much for your hand, try something else.
Oh yeah.
And if you find out it's not really it's not the 45 caliber that's the problem, that it's really just the full size frame that's the problem, then you know where to go.
Yeah. All right, I got you. Yeah, I mean it's as you said, the 45 is not the problem. It's the weight of the gun is the problem. It can get too heavy for me at times when my hands are hurt. You know, so don't they do the shield in 45?
I think so.
You know? get a smaller gun like that in 45. Because I mean, I reload 45. I got 45 ACPs all over the place. You know what I'm saying? It's what I reload. I don't really. I mean, I can change to something else, but you know.
Rolf said Yankee Marshall is giving away guns to the needy. I think we can make a case here. The problem is, Raph, that I don't know if I wouldn't want a gun from Yankee because with my luck, I would end up getting a high point.
Yeah. Hey, I tell you what I did. As I said this before,
and Rick might have the same luck.
Yeah. Well, I should, because normally, and I've said this live before, I'm one of those guys. I think I've done it in one of those afternoon chats on gun channels. Whenever he puts a video out, I turn it on and I hit the thumbs down before I even listen to it.
Oh, that's priceless.
But I must admit, when he put that one out the other day about doing guns for the poor and people who can't afford one and who need one, as I said, that's what I do. I normally hit the thumbs down before I listen to it. I'll be honest with you. I took the thumbs down off and gave it a thumbs up. Because I thought that was a really nice thing he was doing, to be honest with you. You know? So
Yankee has his moments.
Yes, he does. Yeah, he does. You know? So, but I've been watching his videos to the very end, and I haven't seen him put Iraqi 8888 on his list of people yet. Because he donates to him now as a patron. You know? He's got to add it to the list of his posse. So there you go.
He's not a posse person.
Yeah.
I don't know how I got that through. All right.
Oh, anyway, yeah. Let's get off of Yankee.
I was never on Yankee in the first place.
Yeah.
There's nothing to get off here.
Yeah, Raphael. So Yankee has good taste, and he is a revolver.
Sometimes he does, and then there's the rhinos.
Yeah.
And we don't talk about the Chiappa rhino.
No, we don't. That's yeah. See, I mean, he has great taste, and then he buys one of those. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, he buys one. I think he's bought one in every size and caliber they make them.
I mean, if he had gotten, you know, a Unica 6, then I could say he's got some class. But no, he goes for the other revolver designed by the guy that made the Unica 6. He got the Rhino. It's not as great as the Unica 6.
Yeah.
And why do I keep going on about a Unica 6? It's a semi-auto revolver. That's just cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah.
You know, one of the few that actually worked properly in the first place.
Let's see what the film says. Oh, Yankee's actually giving away decent guns. Yes, he does. And when I was listening to him the other day, man, he must have he must have a hell of patrons. Be able to, he's talking about, he gives his normal gun away to his posse once a month. Now he plans on giving guns to the needy once or twice a month. That's some money. That's some serious money there. You know, so I mean, but then again, look how many he's got, look how many subs he has. So I bet he has great following that way.
If I could get that much following, you know what? I would do the same, because then I'd have the money to be able to do something like that.
Oh hell, I'll be buy myself, you know, Cuban cigars, brand new truck.
I wouldn't do that.
I'm only joking. You know,
I mean, ideally, all I would do is maybe, you know, put a building out back, have them build a proper range out back. That's probably the most I'd do. Oh yeah. I mean, I would pour a lot of it back into the channel too. You seen my range out there? It's just the bushes. You could turn that into something nice if you had the cash. Yeah, but right now I don't have the cash. I have some tools, but I don't have the tools I need. Like, I need a bush hawk. I don't have a bush hawk. I need a track hoe. I don't have one. Do a Kickstarter. I've tried that. I don't think I'm going to get any help whatsoever.
Right,
So
AR-15 giveaway. There you go.
Can't do that.
Oh, if everybody's seen him, I got him in. The first batch of the Spotted Rick. Now this is the original one. If you look at, I don't know if the new ones come up yet on screen. I got the mustache and the what you call it, the eyepiece.
The eyepiece, the monocle.
That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, that is the latest one. So I'm planning on talking to what is her name anyway?
Al and Anchor.
Yeah, but I can't remember the actual girl's name.
I forget too.
Yeah, but over at Owl and Anchor, see if they actually make patches and how much it'll be. Because I like to get some actual patches made where you guys can wear them on your hats.
So,
yeah.
So what was it? What is it? Tut cheerio, old chap. There you go.
Oh, see you rest of the films. Enjoy your dinner. So, Raph says Iraqi veteran has plenty of cash coming in from his groupies. Yeah. Angelina, there we go, Patriot in the Dark. Thank you very much. That's her name.
That's her name. Don't wear it out.
All right. So, what else we got to talk about? Anything else?
I'm very bad with names. So, Angelina, I apologize.
Mine too. See, or you just need 15 Mexican day labor guys. You'll be amazed what those guys can actually do with a pickaxe and a shovel.
If I could hire some that don't keep getting arrested by ICE, I'd do it.
No, we gotta be nice. Yeah.
Hey, I'm not holding any punches, man.
No. Rich White, howdy all. Sorry I'm late. Gunpowder Beauty was live, and I was the only wrench over there. Oh, I didn't know she was live. She's trying to crash in on my time, huh? That's all right. That's all right. But actually, you know what? Okay, Ohio's in. Good to see you. The 45 APC show. That's what I was talking about. No, if somebody else runs the show at the same time, yes, first thing I think, damn, But gun channels as a whole, it gives people choices if they want to. Like it's set up now, got me at 7, got Clover at 8, got Never Enough Ammo at 9. I don't know who's at 10, one after another, which is fine. It's great. But, so you have somebody, like tonight, and I'm going to say it, I might lose some of you. Oh, Jared's doing a live one in about 10 minutes or so. I can't remember what it was about, but he mentioned it. That's fine. It's competition. At first, when I first read that email he sent out earlier today, I went, "You SOB," But then I thought, hell, it's a choice. People can stay and listen to me ramble on about nothing, or you can go over there and listen about something important.
Bitter much?
Yeah. So.
Bitter much, Rick?
Oh man, what was that?
Bitter much, or just a bit?
Just a bit. Just a bit. Oh, Fee said you should have her on your chat. Being a woman, it's close enough to being disabled. Oh man, you're about ready to your ass. She's gonna whip your ass one of these days when she catches up with you.
Don't let Gunpowder Beauty hear that, or you'll be leaving with a cast.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I want to try to do that. I'm not. I said I'm new. Even though I know I do the Saturday broadcast, and I can sit here and BS with the best of them, doing actual interviews. I don't know how good I'm going to be. Stormy Norman.
It's Stormy Norman.
What's he saying? What is your opinion about NRA restricting entrance to the NRA show by not allowing Mac or others to attend, since they suspect the channels will instigate at their show?
Well,
I haven't heard that. What have I been?
if that is true, all I have to say is I can't say it on Rick or Clover's show.
You know?
But
I mean, is that all right? That's first I've heard of it.
first I heard of it too.
You know? I mean, I can understand them. I can understand them banning Yankee.
Well, Yankee.
You know, because he stood there right at their booth at the SHOT Show and told them what he thought. Well, anyway, I don't know. It's I noticed there's 2 women running for the board of the NRA. I know one of them is Julie. How you pronounce her last name? Gober, whatever it is.
Gollum.
That's it. I think she'd be good, and she'd be a good spokesman for the NRA. Good public figure for us. Because she does what you call it? Concealed carry. And she's big on the Second Amendment. So I think she could be good. I can't remember who the other one is, to be honest with you. So there we go.
There's that.
See now, I mean, why don't channels just boycott the NRA show then? I mean, see now, I'll be honest with you. I'm an NRA member, and I plan on staying one. I don't have a problem with them. But maybe that's because I'm new and naive, you know? So there you go.
Rick's naive. There we go.
There you go. That's what it must be. I mean, plus, I have to stay a member because the sportsman's club I belong to is affiliated with them. And some of the competitions they have are NRA sponsored, and occasionally they have NRA training things done out there and stuff like that. So,
You have to.
yeah. Yeah, you got caught storming, Norman. Mrs. Clover got you. So there you go. I don't know if it really is, Raph. The NRA board is a false democracy. I don't know. I mean, I heard a bunch of stuff that was spoken. I remember I was watching a YouTube that Yankee done about it. But then I've been reading up on it, and it's not. They have some say. They really do. You know, maybe it's not as much as they used to, but they still do. Okay, Fee said, on a serious note, I spoke to my range master, and he suggested private training for people with special needs. He doesn't know of any classes that specialize in training or disability. Hey, Grim.
Grim finally jumped in.
Glad you can join us.
How's it going?
All right.
It's alive. It lives.
I live for the moment.
Yes.
For the moment.
Yeah.
In this moment?
In this moment. Yeah, I seen that in the chat when Rick was saying, yeah, I don't know. NRA, mixed feelings.
Yeah, I guess, you know, I've got my whatchamacallit here ready to mail out my, so if everybody's quitting the NRA, I should win this one. Yeah. You know, I mean, I done the last one. Everybody said they were quitting. I didn't even win the lowest prize. So, you know, there must be still people, still must be a lot of members out there.
Yeah, there's still quite a few.
Yeah, yeah. And don't get me wrong. I mean, I give them money to, you know, the Guns of America, whatever you call it. I've given money to them. I haven't joined them, but I have donated money to them. I've donated money to some other ones too. You know, but as far as I'm concerned, the NRA is still the biggest or had the most lobbyists or in Washington. You know, they're the ones who have the ear of the congressman. You know, so and for everybody, I mean, the only way anybody else is going to get any anyway is everybody would have all 5 million would have to, you know, pull out of the NRA and go elsewhere for anything else to work. It ain't going to happen.
Well, apparently, Dano is saying that they called him saying they were hurting for cash because apparently they spent their last money trying to defend the bump stock thing. And I'm like, oh, that's funny. They really did tell you that?
Defending.
He's like, yeah, they told me.
Defending what?
I know. And he's like,
yeah.
I know you have to do this because it's your job, but there is no way I'm giving 2 nickels to the NRA.
To me, still.
I'll email it to you, Patriot. Yeah. So, some of that stuff like that. I mean, it makes me, shake my head and say, why, be honest with you. But I'm still hanging in there. So.
No. If especially if you got to do it for the gun club. I mean,
yeah.
Ours last year no longer requires NRA membership. It just requires that you're either part of one of the other, either the state or like GOA or something. So
yeah. I wish ours did. I mean, if ours was like that, maybe I would consider not renewing. Because I'm a member of the state too, of Rhode Island. So I don't know. It gets. I don't know what to say about it. I mean, I'm staying with them for right now. See what happens. And basically, I'm watching to see what happens on the what you call it. The national
bump stock.
the national.
The national reciprocity.
See, they're going to push enough senators to get it through. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I mean, that's what theoretically that's what we're paying them for. To work, to do that kind of stuff.
they should be.
According to the Democrats, they're the ones that forced it through the House.
Huh.
So, Fee goes, the NRA keeps sending me fundraising letters, and I return them with a letter stating my thoughts instead of money. Yeah, I do. I do. I mean,
that is a great idea.
That is a great idea.
Postage paid, just instead of a membership and a check, just write a no thank you.
Oh yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I mean, I've sent them money besides my normal membership fee in the past. But hell, you send it to them, then they send you another before they cash the check. They send you another letter asking for more. I think Jesus Christ.
I mean, the packets I get, thick flyers, nicely done, well, at least email blast, that's not as expensive, but think of all the paper they're sending out, even in bulk. I mean, come on. Even when I was a member, you're right. 2 months into it, hey, would you like to donate? Or like, just sent you, dues. And I don't know. To me, it just seems like they, even with the national representative, I can't even speak now. Yeah. I still, to me, I don't see them doing enough. I mean, you'd think they would be a louder voice. You would think that, I mean, I don't know.
Well, you're right. I mean, right now, besides that little stupid bump stock bullshit they pulled, you haven't heard it. I haven't heard anything from them since he got through the House. They haven't said a word about national reciprocity.
Nope.
I agree.
Even on the email.
I mean, it is upsetting in that sense. Oh, but talking about the NRA, they do have, going back to what my show's about, disabilities, shooting with disabilities, they have a section for that too. You go to their website, and I'm trying to remember, they got a special name for it, but type in shooting with disabilities and it comes up. Where they have a thing where I told you where they had that form, they had the form where you can put in to get a waiver. What the hell's that?
I don't know. Night Strike.
That you, Night Strike?
No, it's not me.
Who's it? Who?
Jared Walsh.
Oh yeah. He's calling me.
Yeah, it's basically he's inviting you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what it is.
Ringing you through Hangouts.
Yes. Yeah. Well, you heading over there, Night Strike?
I think I am going to. Thanks for the invite, Rick.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
Apologize to Jared for me.
Okay.
All right. So, if anyone, I just want to know Jared's show's starting. If anybody wants to leave me and go. I won't hold it against you. I'll just take your name down. Back you off my list.
He'll use his passive aggressiveness on you.
No, I mean I understand actually, but yeah. But anyway, where was I?
I don't know.
NRA disability something.
Oh yeah, well the NRA has a disability section where you can get a form where you can get a waiver for any NRA shooting for a contest. And so like if you're shooting a rifle and you got to shoot from the prone position, that's laying down, right? And you can't do it when you're in a wheelchair. You can use I think what it is, you can use a stand in a certain way. I think you can use a stand, but you can only rest the rifle on it, or front of the rifle on it, or something. It has it all explained there, which will equivalent to the same thing as you getting on your stomach to shoot. It gives you a waiver to shoot that way instead of being the contest. So, I mean, that's one good thing the NRA does. So there you go. So they do have.
They offer.
I mean, the NRA on that side, like with the other stuff with the Eddie the Eagle and all that kind of stuff, that side of the NRA is not bad. The political side, which everybody equates the NRA to, is sucking right now. I mean, I agree with you. It is.
Yeah.
So there you go. I said it.
The business side.
Yeah. Yeah. So there we go. Oh, what's Grant say? These are really trying times. Congress sitting on their asses. Supreme Court not being proactive on the Constitution. NRA being money eccentric. Help us all. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yep.
You're right there. That about sums it up. That's about how I feel. I thought things would be great when Trump won. I thought it was all going our way. They got what's his name in the Supreme Court. I thought they're at least take on some of these cases. They haven't even taken on what the last one was one of those big ones. I don't think it was Heller. I think it was the one after that. I think it was one. Anyway, it was around. I mean, it was around 2008 was the last one they did. So I mean, it kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's been
a while.
I don't even know.
It's been a while.
Too long. They keep passing up a lot of them, and I don't know. And it's all around. It's just he said it perfectly, like you said. Between NRA and government and Supreme Court, and it's just we would have hoped a lot more had gotten done with the atmosphere we have.
Absolutely, absolutely. Patriot in the Dark goes, the ILA didn't say a word about Massachusetts or New Jersey in their grassroots letter. I don't remember seeing Rhode Island in there either, unless I missed it. You know, because Rhode Island's banned.
I don't think so.
You know, so well, it's in the process of being banned. It's going to go through. There ain't no, it's a total. I mean, it's I think there's only about 2 Republicans in the whole state house. You know what I'm saying? So,
just a formality at this point. Then it's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See,
it sucks.
Remember, they're playing chess, not checkers.
Yeah, I mentioned it on my Saturday show. I mean, I got my letter, as I'm a CCW holder from Massachusetts, non-resident. I got my letter telling me the bump stocks are illegal, and if I'm caught with one, it's a fine or in prison or whatever. And if you live in Massachusetts, I mean, which I think is totally illegal, but I don't know if anybody's going to challenge it, is you can't sell it or transfer it. The only thing you can do with it is give it to the police to destroy without compensation. That can't be legal.
No, it shouldn't be.
And the one that's passing here in Rhode Island says exactly the same thing. No, and they actually put it in black and white. No compensation. So I mean, it's got to be breaking some amendment there.
Yeah, and they'll keep pushing the envelope as far as they can if nobody challenges it. That's they'll throw anything they can at it.
Stuff like that one this one in Rhode Island, the one in Massachusetts. This is where the NRA could be slapping a court case on them. Boom. We challenge that. That's not legal. That's where that money should be being used for, instead of leaving it up. Because I was listening to I listened to a lot of that radio show that
which one?
On American radio. That's on every day, and he was talking to the guy from the Second Amendment coalition or whatever. 80% of the Second Amendment shit that goes to the courts is funded by them. So where in the fuck is the NRA? So the more I'm talking about it, the matter I'm getting at them. Why am I defending them for fuck's sake?
Well, it's true. I mean, you'd think I understand they can't spread themselves thin, but at the same time, take on those bigger, make it a point. It's not one state. It's pretty much all you guys on the East Coast that are getting hit with these ever since the first one went through.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, like, how do you say, it's like a virus. One gets away with it, the other tries it.
Oh, yeah. Bump stocks now are illegal in New Jersey, New York, and Massachusetts. Rhode Island's coming. Oh, they're illegal in Connecticut now, too, I believe.
See, and that's the whole thing. It'll keep spreading, and, we don't say anything, but we don't have as loud of a voice as we should.
Yeah. So there you go. Philo says, I've heard only 10 people turned in their bump stock. They would be the only ones have standing to sue the state. Now, what state is that? Massachusetts? Yeah, so if you haven't turned it in, you according to them, you're breaking the law. Is it? I don't know. As law-abiding citizens, do we break the law? Yeah, Fee says that is Massachusetts. So what are they going to do? See, because they don't know who has bump stocks. But I said I got that letter from them as a CCW holder. So they got But anybody who has a CCW, they have their address. So they start with them, go pounding on their doors, saying, "You got any bump stocks here?" You know, will they try to search you without a warrant? You know, because if you can't sell it or transfer it, and all you can do is give it, basically they're confiscating it. So can they come in and confiscate it without a warrant?
They're basically, yeah, you said it. They're confiscating. You can't give it away. You know, you have no, how do you say that? You have no,
there's nowhere to go with it.
Yeah.
So you're confiscating it. You know, man, and Democrats talking about Bush being like Stalin. Shit, I mean, these Democrat states, they're more like the SS during the goddamn war. So there we go. Anyway, gentlemen, we're getting way off the topic of disabilities. I do apologize. As I said, my research this week wasn't that great because of that I wasn't feeling up to. I was in so much pain this week. It was unreal. I'd gone back to the doctors again for another thing they had to do, and they were twisting my back this way, that way. They were twisting my hips and for days afterwards, I was in agony. I tell you, But in the long run, it's all meant to be for the good. They're meant to be doing something for me. So there we go.
Yeah, long term. I mean, I know, and as cold as it is, I went out Saturday. Was it Saturday? Oh, my hand's still killing me.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and I knew I shouldn't have been. I shouldn't have. But you're at the range and you're like, screw it, and
oh yeah.
I mean,
exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean,
I want to practice. I want to make sure I'm on target.
Oh yeah.
Like you were saying, so that on those days that it's cramped up, even if I needed to pull it out, I need to at least be able to hit something.
Yeah, oh yeah. Exactly. Same thing. I know exactly what you're saying. I'm saying, even down in the range, like if I go load my scooter onto the back of my truck, I got one of those carriers that go into the
hitch.
Yeah. But if I go load that thing up and I'm not wearing any gloves on a cold day, by the time I've got that thing all done, bundled up, I get inside the cab of my truck and I can barely hold the steering wheel. My hands are so bad. Right. Instead of putting on a pair of gloves to save the problem, I'll do it. No, it'll only take me 2 seconds. So I know where you're coming from. So.
Yeah, and I have a hard time wearing gloves when I'm out practicing too. I mean, I like I said, I don't have enough feeling in my right hand so I'm usually without a glove, and my brother's usually like, well, I'm like, I can't. My pinky and my ring finger are pretty much numb.
Yeah.
I've learned to shoot right-handed for that reason, because I am left-handed. I've learned to shoot right-handed. I was right-eye dominant, which didn't help. But, at least this way, with my left hand, I still have, dexterity, and I'm able to at least rack the slide. If I need to rack the slide, I can do it. And I have enough to hold, the firearm in my right hand. And I know I have the bad habit. I have to put pretty much my whole finger into the trigger to feel it, because I don't feel the tip either. So,
you're the same way. I'm left-handed. After I tore all the ligaments in it and they operated on, I learned to shoot right-handed, and I can rack it with my left. But I can't hold the gun one-handed anymore on my left. I have to use two.
That is true. Now that I've spent the last 2.5 years learning to shoot right-handed, it's awkward. It seems really awkward, like you said, to hold it just to hold it one-handed in my left hand. It just, I don't know. Now it seems really awkward.
It does.
So it's like, where do you go?
Yeah. Like right now, I'm moving my mouse with my left hand here on my computer. I do everything else left-handed. Pick up my cup, pick up my fork, with my left hand. but I can't shoot with my left hand anymore. So there we go.
Yeah, I'm the same way, and
Yeah.
everything else I do left-handed.
Yeah. Yep.
But-
Oh, what's Patron Guard says, hey, something you might want to check out, that Jeff Foxworthy weirdo has charities on the side for shooting with disabilities. I didn't know that. I will check that out. Let me write that down. Let me write that down with my left hand. You know? I'll write his name down here and I'll check it out. Might have something for next week. All right. Okay, our hour is up. Jared's on. If everybody wants to zip over there. And I also believe Clover starts at 8.
Oh, that's right.
I want to say thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it, and I'll hopefully have better info for next week. And I will be here on Saturday at 3 p.m. So I will see you all then, and thank you for being here. Thanks all.